Hello everyone. It's been a bit of a couple of wild days in the markets with this Greece vote finally over. You know, we've had quite a lot of movement, and very big stock market and bonds totally come off from when I last reported last week, and pretty much retraced the whole move up, and it just on the back of everything, just on the back of Greece. And I mean, just expected, just whichever way it went, that's the way the market was going to go. And I mean, if we look at let's first look at the Bund. Like, I think last week we were up here somewhere, 27.40, 46, 45 or something like that, and then since then we've just pretty much just come off. We've formed a nice head and shoulders pattern over here. It bounced off the 26.77 level, slightly lower shoulder over here, but then after that it was just only one way, and this is the time when the Greece vote was all coming out, and we pretty much dropped a point and a half, 150 ticks, and we bounced off the level, the previous level over here at 25.75, and now we just dropped again, and now we're just trading much lower, and just go out a bit further, I guess, just see what we're looking at. This 125.37, even though it breached it, seems to be a decent level around over here. So I mean, it's bounced off of it, and to be honest, I don't think this Greek thing is out of the way by no stretch of the imagination, but if current sentiment holds, then I reckon we might come up to 71, and basically this might act as the new resistance, the previous support, and then we might just continue lower towards these levels over here. But yeah, it's been a bit crazy. In terms of the Schatz, let's have a look at the Schatz. Schatz, pretty much the same story. We were up here last week, 108, 115, and another sort of head and shoulders type, semi pattern similar to the Bund, as you'd expect. And none of these Fibonacci levels really sort of formed any sense of serious resistance, to be honest with you. Pretty much smashed through all of them, and sort of found value at 69.5, 68, 70, around that for a little bit of time before we dropped lower again. And again, we bounced off these levels over here. So we're just sitting above it, and it's not. I would expect maybe we might test the 68 before going back down again if the current sentiment continues. If not, then we're probably going down to 39.5s before we see any sense type of value, some sort of consolidation around those levels. In terms of spreads, which I've been trading mainly because I find these outrights just way too difficult. It's been a bit of a wild coyote ride in these in the TED spread. If we look at this, this was the level that we've been trading at for ages in the TED spread, which is the Euribor Schatz, March 12 Euribor. We broke out here, formed a bit of a range, broke out again, and then trade around here for a little bit, then came up again, seemed like it was consolidating around here, and then another big breakout over here, and now we've sort of gone to the top of the range here. So I mean, if I was trading this, this is where I'll be looking to short it around 54s, because that was the previous 2-month range over there. That was the low of it. So I mean, that's the sort of level I'll be looking at. But at the moment, I don't think there's no such thing as a level. It's just totally dependent on this Greek thing. And I mean, this is the range that we were trading in, 61s to 54s, whilst the market was a bit more stable. So I guess in theory should go back up into there. Euribors as well, as I was saying last week, I was on the buy side the whole time, as these Euribors were coming down, and sort of as expected, they've all bounced back up again, especially the front months. If we look at this chart here, which is the set 12, no, June 12, set 12, do a 60-minute right here. Yeah, we're trading around 5s. When there's low, I think low was actually about 5, and then today we sort of just were in the 7 to 6 range until we just broke out and actually traded as high as 8.5, and now it's trading 8. So it's been a bit bit directional, that one. Same with the set 12, deck 12, similar type of thing. If we chart this to 60-minute chart, again we're trading 9s. To be honest, today I actually went long 9.5, and I went long 10 as well, and I just managed to get out 10.5, but and then I stopped trading before the break up. But the lows were 8.5s, and I was pretty much just buying it every time it was going lower. I think the best trade for me so far has been this back month spread, the March-June 13, simply because it's pretty much done nothing, and that's the perfect thing you want if you're a spread trader. You just want the most stable, the most reliable. So I've just been trying to buy 11, sell 12s. That's all I've been doing the whole day. And I think if I look at what I've actually managed to do over here, if I look at my Euribors, pretty much all my activity in the Euribors has been around June 13, March 13, deck 12. That's been predominantly the area where I've been trading the most. Done a bit at the front as well, but this back end of the curve is where I've been putting most of my attention. What do you call it? So that's basically where I've been looking to trade it, and where I continue to trade it for the next month. And historically it just starts getting very quiet around this next month and the month after, so I guess it all depends on how much geopolitical tensions remain before we sort of get an idea of how when it's going to be, like how long the market's going to remain volatile for. In terms of that's about it. That's all I really got to say about this. Hopefully the sort of volatility continues, because as we can see, if you look at these Euribor contracts, it's been quite a bit of a range, a good 14 fat tick range here, which is just what you need to help you trade. This is where we had the big drop over here, a big one. It's at 315, and so this was the big drop. To be honest, I don't even know what actually happened there, but because I pretty much stopped trading by midday in terms of spreads, focusing a bit more on the equities. But I'll see how it goes tomorrow. Should be a bit of a volatile open, and it's the first day of the month, so usually brings about quite a bit of movement, so hopefully that continues tomorrow. Until next week, good luck trading.